Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How is everybody? Whew. I feel so much better today, guys. I'm not like over the moon with energy, but I'm here. I'm feeling good. I got some good energy. So I'm going to wait on you guys to come on in, and I'm going to check in with you guys. Guess I didn't quite get my little part thing here. Been a minute. Good morning, Angie. How are you? Hello, tapestry of the unseen. Hello, hello. How was your guys' weekend? Mine was nice and quiet. Hi, Nancy. How are you? I'm not drained. My throat is just, allergies and all of that, but no, I'm not drained. Hey, Mr. Floyd. Good morning, good morning. But no, I'm not drained, I promise. Rose, good morning. How are you? Is today your dad's birthday? Well, I mean, it still is, even though she's not here. Today is my mom's birthday. So, let me see. She was born in 55. What is she, 70? I don't know. I'm not real good at mental math right yet. Good morning, Raymond. How are you? Hey, Jane. Hi, guys. Jane, how's it feel to be home? Hi, Rossi. Hi. Hi, everybody. Hello. So it's just allergies in my throat, guys. It's just allergies. I am better. I am better. I am better. For those of you who know, for me, seizures start in the mind before they start in the body. So I I was getting to a spot, and I'm much better now. I got some medicine, so to speak. Medicine makes it okay, or at least it helps me stay in control. Truth Wave, good morning, good morning, good morning. AM salutations, grand rising. Whew. Well, I have not seen Brother Thomas yet. We have no placeholder yet, so we shall just do a little of that chit chatting while we wait on Chief in session. Smokers. Smoking. CS. Smoking. Shall we call our placeholder? Shall we call Brother Thomas? Say, Brother Thomas! Oh, man. Whew. In San Antonio. Yes, sure. Well, let's go ahead. The the voice probably is not going to clear up until I just kind of like just blah, get it out there, right? So anyway, we can go ahead and start dropping those me's. If you want a meta message, meta message. I'm scared. Was Jane saying she was going to try to get a hold of the man behind the curtain? I think she is. She probably will. Flowing? What? Flowing, how are you, you beautiful goddess, you? Oh my goodness. I feel like I told you I was going to reach out and I didn't. Oh my god, I'm so terrible at reaching out, y'all. Oh, I'm terrible at reaching out. Oh my goodness. Well, my day just got 110% better just seeing your name come across my beautiful computer. Melly, hey, bro, what's up? What's up? What's uppers? Okay, so if anybody does want to help me keep track of the list, because I can't star anybody on YouTube, let me know. Y'all make sure y'all do all the YouTubey things. Please keep up the good vibes. Keep it positive. Remember, if a troll comes in, y'all already know you get to play whack-a-troll with the trolls. Other than that, I hope everybody has a great day, and I'm gonna look back through here and see if I see any me's right now that I can grab, and then I will look for a list or something. I see a me. Angie and Rossi. All right, Angie, we're just going to start with you first since you're the first one I saw. All right, put you there, and you there, and you there, and meta message goes over there. Okay. So you're going to be working with Eagle this week. And before I go into how you could possibly call in your Eagle, and this is just going to be something where you could just like pause it, write it down after I say all of it, or you can just play it until you can kind of get used to saying the words. And the words will call in everybody's bird this week if they need to get maybe a higher perspective on something. So take advantage of a bird when they want or choose you. And I had 10 of them that wanted to work with you guys this week. So before we jump into Eagle and why Eagle is for you, they want me to remind you that in part of your healing this week, there's something that you forgot. It has everything to do with alchemy and ancestors. So they want you to go in and really explore what your ancestries are, what you may have that comes naturally. Maybe it came many moons ago, but somewhere in your ancestry, you're going to see something that could help you maybe figure out some things that's going on for you. So, like I said, the bird that comes in for you this week is Eagle. And Eagle says, one too many. Here we go. You are gaining altitude. You are reaching the sky. You are limitless. You are Eagle. Now watch yourself fly. I am one of your ancestors, and I will help you manifest into the power of flight so that you may soar the highest with the least amount of effort. But you must gain faith in which that will carry you and me. And then it goes into a bunch more beautiful things, but there is a whole lot going on for you this week with Eagle. Oh, well, your meta message also has you calling in some kind of self-defense tool, and not necessarily like self-defense like something's going to physically be disrespectful for you, but it is more like a disruption tool, right? So sometimes we need a rattle or something just to shake up the energy a little bit to help us hold our focus when we are struggling to focus on something. So there is something that they really need you to remove the distractions for because you've got the rattle coming in here, but they paired it with the energy of curious. So this is something that maybe you're possibly meant to do, and you've also got an owl coming in. So wherever that owl shows up for you, that could be exactly when you're about to go left, you're going to need to take a right because the owl went right. I'm going to need you to kind of follow the owl. The owl could quite possibly be leading you out of a dangerous situation that you cannot see, and or it could literally be telling you no, 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 don't go left, you need to go right. So pay attention to the direction. Maybe they're not flying at all. Maybe they're just looking that way, or maybe they're making a noise painting that way or something. There's going to be something that you're going to recognize, and it's going to let you know that you're either going in the correct direction, or maybe you should rethink it just a little bit, or it's at that time you would call in your eagle. They're not going to compete with each other. So it's not like they're going to just attack each other. So you could absolutely get your guidance, but it is something that you need to be a little bit curious to because it could be exactly what you need. So distractions can be as simple as people in your head saying, no, don't do that. Maybe you need to remove all the distractions. And that's what I've got for you this week, hun. Rossi. Rossi. All right. And then I will look and see what is going on. Rossi. All right. So, well, hold on one second. Let me. Mhm. So human design is about understanding that there's a celebration for the birth, but sometimes we have to learn how to start being part of the cleanup crew afterwards, right? So the bird that's coming in for you, we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna start there because I think it's gonna have a whole lot to do with what else is going on here, and it may make sense, right? So you get Condor this week for you to call in to be there for you. You are transforming. You are part of resurrection. You are accepting. You are a condor. You are a shaman. You are the greatest alchemist with wings of all time. You are order to all the cosmos. You will help something ease and cease to be if it does not fit into life, or it is time for it to move on. You are part of a soul that needs to have renewal. Sometimes it involves cleanup. There is always hope when you are here. You are the red dawn and the metamorphosis that comes behind a slow and sad change. So, therefore, something must change. In other words, we must shed something. So, basically, anything that we shed off, and we leave it behind, well, it gets absorbed and consumed in other ways, right? My necklace is laying funny. Anyway, so there is something that you possibly have forgotten that you could be very, very, very good at. And it's about inventing something, right? But I'm also going to need you to understand, I think you learned it through karma. we don't always get it right the first time, no matter how hard we try, no matter who we are, no matter who our leaders and teachers were when we're trying to make it our own, and we need to switch it up a little bit so that it fits our lifestyle. But whatever it is, I think you're already there or you're very close to it, right? So you do get invention and it's paired with karma, and karma is actually in reverse. So I don't see it as a challenge card, right? This is the learning from the karma. This is understanding that I had to literally just keep one blade of grass. I couldn't use anything else. I couldn't use the same concrete. I couldn't use the same rebar. I couldn't use anything that they used. None of it would have worked, but they didn't listen. So now I'm going to try to show them how to do it, right? So it's at that point we learn. We can't do anything but use the idea. And then we have to do it all on our own. We have to truly make it 100% ours. And it does look like you have finally stopped learning from someone else's karma and decided to get in there and just totally make that drum do things that drums probably shouldn't do. But it's because you found another way. Your meta message is about understanding that you've had about all the rest you can take, right? We can only take so much of hermit mode. We can only take so much of this mode or that mode. Sometimes even too much of sleep can become something that we do know we're getting too much of, right? So you're in a place where you don't need it because the cycling of whatever's coming for you, it's about adjustment into something that's probably going to change in your immediate world, right? And if I think about this right here, possibly going with it and you being able to call in a condor to start helping you clean up things, it's not because you're trying to remove it, but everything has to end. And then sometimes the best way to honor it is to let nature have it. When we are stubborn enough to not understand it's not fitting, it may have worked for you, but it doesn't work for the masses. It doesn't work for the family. It's not going to work for the future. It's at some point you have to realize I have to change this. And you are changing it. And it's not because you're staying still. In fact, it's the exact opposite. You're not crawling into you're not crawling into a place of rest and zen. You're exactly using the cycles how you're supposed to be doing it so that you can understand that the change that is coming, it's meant for you, and you're going to be the one that can wield it because obviously this alchemist of wings is one of the best ones we have. And also they do help run all of the cosmos, not just some of it here and there. They are part and a good thing in the biome that we all live in, and especially yours this week. And that's what I've got for you. Hello, everybody coming in. Okay, guys, let me see if I have a list anywhere. If Brother Thomas hasn't come in, then I probably don't have a list. So I'm just going to be jumping all around here. Dum-de-dum. Oh, I see. Oh, Rossi's keeping us slots. Does that mean there's a list? Rossi. There's 4 left. I think I've done 2. Right? If I've done 2, there's got to be a list somewhere, right? OMG, you guys. It is Monday. So just literally give me work with me here. Work with me. Oh my goodness. Jane, I hope you're laughing with me. The list. Rossi, Nancy. Okay, I did Rossi. So we got Nancy, Tapestry. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to click it up. Click it. Click it, click it, click it. Okay, we have a list. We have a list. Thank you, Jane. All right, Nancy. Nancy, Nancy, Nancy. Nancy, Nancy. Sir, it's okay. It's okay. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Nancy. Nancy, Nancy, Nancy. Okay. I think I kind of really like this for you, but I feel like it's a warning. Well, I don't even feel like it's a warning. I feel like you may even know this. You're kind of waiting on the day for them to F around and find out. I feel like the cards are telling me, like, look, you just need to, like, kind of remind her that sometimes, like, I was raised that you don't disrespect your elders. I don't care who they are. I don't care if you don't like them. I don't care if you don't like anything about them. You can't stand them. But you better not disrespect them. So, with that being said, you have Robin coming in. So, of course, I had to think about this like, hmm. Robins are here for reminders. They are the bird to F around and find out, right? When we start forgetting what our foundation originally was because we're allowing everyone else's point to be heard, I don't care how valid it is when it goes against the mere principle of the foundation that you have up under your feet. That is when you know that little bird is being so disrespectful, right? And that's when the robin comes in to say, how big and bad are you to nitpick and beat someone up or kick someone while they're down? This robin will come in and remind someone about what it is to be so mighty and so tiny at the same time. I am Robin, and I am always a brand new beginning. I am always upward growth, for I am your Robin, and I am invigorating. I am their wake up call for every sunrise, and I will remind them that hibernation doesn't diminish your talents, and their dreams have no place in our Zen. I am the reason that the world keeps spinning, and I am here to remind you that a renewal is coming. I am more ancient than them. Oh, ooh, what'd you say? Principle of concept. Somebody has forgotten this about you, and you're going to clearly clean it up, and you're going to remind them that you are in your lane. You are focusing on you. I don't care if you are 5 caps. I don't care if you got 5 master's degrees. Don't get in my lane. Don't get in my way. Somebody could quite possibly test you this week, and you're going to not just call in your Robin when you need them it to know it's time that they done effed around and found out what, who, and how you gonna come to them. And it ain't gotta always be loud. It ain't always got to be any way but the correct way. Because sometimes we can kill them with kindness just as easy as we can in a cruel, demeaning way, like they so certainly thought they were going to get from you. Over in your meta message, you do have full circle coming in reverse, but you do have the staff in the upper world that is coming in as the two energies that are paired with this, right? So when I think about what's going on with this this wheel in reverse. This just kind of clarifies for me with the Robin that even when somebody does choose you, they're not just gonna get you, right? When we use our gifts the right way, oh boy, them blessings are the right way too, right? We don't need or seek validations, but when those that are, they get exactly what they looking for sometimes when they cross our path. So make sure that whoever this very young minded individual is that crosses your path this week, just know that all you got to do is just call for your Robin, and you don't have to do anything else more about it. Ancient, upper, strength, and a staff. So that staff is going to support you not just for standing and walking, but you're going to gain knowledge. You may even not even have to whistle. You may have some funky little tap that you can do with your little staff. And that is going to alert not just your bird, but any and everything else around you that someone is stepping too loudly on your foundation. And that's what I've got for you. I love you, Nancy. Okay, all right, back to my listy list. All right, back to my listy list. Back to my listy list. Tapestry. That's Tapestry of the Unseen. So is Aaron an individual or is Aaron Tapestry? Curious minds need to know. Tapestry of the Unseen is here. Is here. Nope, that's Lila. Okay, so Aaron and Tina are on this list, and then I will see if there's something else going on. All right, birdie, 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 birdie. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, let me see here. Mm-hmm. Yes, 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 yes. Miles, Miles. I heard you. So, mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you wanted so you kind of want this to kind of float in the middle, like both of them. Okay. Uh huh. Okay, so you get seagull. The seagull is absolutely a master of the sea. You know what chaos is to them? Can you take a wild guess? The beach, that's the shoreline right there. That's chaos to them. There's people. There's blankets. There's stuff in a way. There's just stuff in the way, right? You got umbrellas, and you got them easy ups, and you got lean this and loan that, and a chair here. Sometimes trash, right? I am the navigator through every bit of chaos. I will help you explore all of the deep waters. You become boundless, with nothing but full supply with me as your guide. I am Seagull. I am everything and I am legend. I can keep you adrift. I will help you to learn what haunts you because of the storm. I will help you maintain bold positions and defy every scavenger hunt throughout life. I am the guardian of every open shore, and I am also competition in the wild, but I am your best instinct when it comes to keen mind. Seagull. So Miles kind of wants me to run them together, so I'm gonna try this. Okay, so there could be a so a death card, right? I don't have any tarot cards out, but in a tarot deck, the death card represents rebirth. It doesn't actually represent death, right? It's about shedding that skin. I'm going to use those same words because there is a complete whole body rebirth coming for you, right? So this rebirth that is already en route to you, it is not just going to be in your head. It's not going to be just in your heart. It's not going to be just in your roots. It's literally going to be every bit of your mere existence, the whole self. And apparently you have them all the time and you're not recognizing them for exactly what they are. And it's because of that. That's why lightning is in reverse, because you're not recognizing that the whole self has to have it. And every single time you keep thinking that, oh, I'm just going to dip my toe in the water. No, you're not. No, 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 no. That's why you get seagull. You're going to have to go all the way out there to the deep end. I promise you, it is nothing but chaos in that shallow end. It's so much better out there. You're going to have to get out there. You're going to have to get it in control. Look, lightning, right? But it almost looks like the deepest part of the sea that this seagull is trying to get you to get into, right? So I'm going to need you to start thinking like that seagull, because the magic within you must be released, and you can't release chaos on the shallow end. I am chaos. Trust me, you can't. You can't. You can only kind of control yours until you get out there, and then you can do whatever you want. You can deep dive, you can log roll, you can scuba hunt, dive, whatever. You can get out there. You can put you out there, but you cannot if you keep staying where it is just chaos. So call in, enjoy, and then go, go, go. Soar as far out there as you can and enjoy it. There is something about you and your confidence that when you come back, you're not just going to have gained strength, you're going to have gained much, much, much more in confidence throughout your entire body. You just have to let go and trust that you are safe while you are doing it. And that's what I've got for you. All right. Aaron. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. So we have Aaron and then Tina. Just because I don't want to miss anybody, and if anybody makes a donation, I just want to say thank you. Nope. Okay. All right, Aaron, are you ready, babe? Let's go. Oh, that's kind of wonderful. I love that for you. Oh, and that makes a lot of sense, too. Holy cow. If I didn't know any better, I'd think that Jane stuck her finger in this, right? Because, okay, so I love me some blackbirds, right? I love all of them. So you get starling, right? But look at the wings that they've also paired it with to become more objective. Look at them angel wings. Do they not look like they could almost, like the angel wings could have dropped the wings so that the starling could have picked them up for their wings? I don't know, but it feels like there's a lot more going on here, and I'm going to look at all that in a minute. But Starling is coming in for you, and the first thing they want you to know is that you need to be gathering with like-minded individuals. Something within you must expand, and you will become the catalyst, for you are the Starling. I will help you relish and release the ego. You will become whole. You will reach a time when you must work and show the work that you have gained by sharing. Stop hoarding this to yourself. Stop hiding your wisdom. Stop pretending to act and think that no one knows that they actually know that you know. You may actually be able to help someone or teach them. I am tradition, and I will help you understand the ability to become one with you so that you can bring those together in a meaningful ways to express the mind and become more power, brighter, and shine together, allowing it to be. So there is a whole lot going on right there, right? Did you get that? Starlings, like a group, a community, right? Something in you is very nurturing, right? But that's a good thing, especially for you getting a starling. But understand that a starling may come with a whole fleek or a flock, a whole bunch of community, right? Something within you needs to become more objective. And that's why you have this angel that's going to help you understand that even if one of your wings is down and one of your wings is up, it's not because one of those wings is broken. It's just because there is a perspective of something you need to see, and your head and your heart can be torn, and that's natural, but you can't let ego decide. And that's why starling has come. The more starlings that show up for you, the bigger the ego is that you're up against within yourself. So the smaller the amount of the starling that shows up, the less of the ego that you're fighting within yourself. So nurture yourself. Do you see that? Nurture is what it's all about for you this week. Over here in your meta message, oh, you got the giveaway card. I freaking love that for you. All right, we'll get to that in a minute. But you're going to need to dive deep, and that's not what you're doing. There's something that they not necessarily not diving deep on, but maybe you don't understand how much deeper they're going to take you. And a part of you kind of already knows this is coming because you signed up for it a very long time ago. Not yesterday, but many yesterdays ago. This is something that you know you're going to have to deep dive on a level that maybe other people can't understand. Maybe it goes into a language they can't understand and you can. Maybe you have a way of finding this lost language that you can translate and help other people with. You also got the giveaway card. So somewhere in this week, you're going to be giving it away. We're down in the root system. So this could be something that you handmade. This could be something that you handpicked. It could be just something that you went down the aisle and said, I choose that. And someone receives it. It doesn't matter what it is or who it's giving or getting. All that matters is that a form of you gives something physically to someone that whether they know they need it or not, that is not what's going on. The fact of you knowing in your soul and down there in them roots, you know someone needs something, you need to make sure that the universe is listening and you're listening to the universe, and you can help someone receive something from their roots that will strengthen their bond as well. And that's what I've got for you. Tina. And then I will see if there's another list. Absolutely. But make sure that you are not doing it with ego. Ego gets in the way there sometimes, and then we think that, oh, I can just do this or I can just do this. But when you're doing it and then there's a receipt attached to it, then you're not actually giving. You're holding something. It's like an IOU that you're waiting to be able to throw back in someone's face or say, well, I did this for you 29 Tuesdays ago and you ain't even said thank you. Receipts. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. You find out where that ego comes in and you're like, ew. I'm only giving because I want to be seen. I'm only giving because I want to hear someone say thank you, or I'm only this, or I'm only that. There is a whole lot going on, and I am not pointing no fingers at no one because I used to be the same way, even if it was 29 years later, and I was still calling in that IOU. So trust me, deep dive the bird, find out why that bird is coming, and find out how many's coming. And then find out where exactly ego and superego are, because there's that very thin line between all of them. They're all kind of finding a way in their little balancing spot in your life. And sometimes it's just about knocking it right out of the way when we didn't even realize it was there in the first place. Tina. Tina's here. Okay. All right. Meta, meta, meta. Meta, 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 meta. All right. Oh, star consciousness. And that's what you've forgotten, right? So before I even go into anything, I want you to know that you do have a portal and a guardian angel that is both coming for you along with part of your healing this week with star consciousness. So if you pay attention to this healing card right here, do you see the doorway? Do you see the angel? Only the angel has access to this, right? These are one of them angels that probably doesn't even look like an angel. I'm not kidding you. Because they paired it with star consciousness. This is a part of us that has to open up that subconscious in order to reach the star consciousness. Because we can't open this and understand what's going on if we do not get in there and rip that subconscious apart, because it can't talk until we give it a voice. It's only got patterns. It's only got moments and memories. It's not like it's this present current voice that's speaking. No, the subconscious is me. You can't hear it because we're not listening. We are, though, however, understanding those gorgeous patterns, synchronicities that it begins to show us when we start opening up. So make sure that you remember that you yourself are part of star conscious. And once you do, you may even be able to call in your guardian angel that is coming in with you this week and get through that portal and understand. You have a Ren coming in for you this week, right? So let me grab Ren. Renny, Ren, 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 Ren. Of course, it is the last bird. Ha ha ha. You, you have the most light-heartedest of heart, but your face looks like you work the hardest. You are joyous and aspiration, and you are a stigma. You are the energy of life itself. You are everything that earth will yield. You have nothing to waste, including time. You have no resources to be left behind. You are living life as you should to the fullest with your boldness, your brightness, your agility, and your wit. You are alert, and you are the reason that you can make and I will be the reason that you will be able to make even quicker moves and decisions. I am your reminder that life is going in motion. Keep up with momentum and expand your circle. So there's a whole lot going in there, right? With that, again, small but quite mighty little bird. They come in when you need to pick up the pace. So if it's getting a little mundane for you or it's getting a little slow, just absolutely call in that gorgeous, beautiful wren, and it will start picking up the pace for you. You are going to need some deep meditation and some grounding with earth energy going on, right? So this deep meditation is about getting a strength in the stillness, right? Everybody's like, well, you can't go completely silent. Yes, you can. Stop saying you can't. You can. You can. You can tune it all out. You can find that level of stillness, but you can't do it if that's all your brain knows is can't, can't. So you have got to ground yourself. That's why it is paired with earth. There is a huge ground advantage when you literally put yourself in the place of quiet. And then you can literally feel earth. Take a breath. You can feel her moving. You don't have to always hear. You can feel where there's a spot that is too tight. You can feel where a spot needs to stretch. You can feel a spot that just needs to be scratched, so to speak. You don't have to always be loud. The best answers come in the quiet and the still. So make sure you ground yourself this week. But remember, even when you get to moving a little too slow, and you know that the universe is saying, come on, you can do it. Just call in your Ren, and everything that you need to remember will start coming in. Don't force it to come in too quickly, but allow the rain to come in and speed up momentum, because you have to keep up or life will absolutely pass you by. And that's what I've got for you. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. I don't know. Rossi. List is closed. Okay, so there. I don't remember. Who did I just read for, guys? I'm so sorry. I literally forgot just like that. Oh my gosh. I just read for you, or you're next, Tina. Are you next, or did I just read for you? Loud. Let's see if there's a donation. Please, last week before payday, that last week be rough. Me loud. Are you saying it came in loud? She's saying thank you. So, okay, that was for Tina. Okay, so I need to see if there's another list. Let me unpin this one. And let me look. You're very welcome, sweetheart. Jane is next. Thank you, Tina. I really appreciate it. I'm here, guys. I'm here. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Jane is next. All right. So let me take one quick look, see if there's a list. I do see where Rossi closed the list. And I already know. Last list. So we got Jane, Rose Blue, Tiffany, and Jazz. Jazz, hey. All right. So, Jane. And again, guys, if you do make a donation, I'm very grateful. And I thank you for that. Or if you make a channel donation for a walkthrough or whatever off my wish list, I'm grateful for that too. I thank you. Ooh. So, okay, Jane, you have Pelican. Ooh. I love this. Did you bring one back with you? I love it. So Pelican shows up. That's hilarious. All right. You are positive and productive. You are effortless acquisitions. You are abundance and you have resources. Remember to pay it forward, Pelican. You are the bridge. You are the head and the heart. You are careful observation. You are the planning within the room when there needs to be negotiation. It is your skill that is needed when in reach of a hand. There is nothing for you that is unfeathered or unfelt with your determination. You use team dynamics and your outlook is always heavy, but your viewpoint is never restricted. So therefore, you have no expectations of others because you see the effort within yourself first. So basically, it doesn't matter. I wouldn't ask you to do something that I wouldn't do myself. Kind of bird situation going on here. Heavy. Oh, wow. Wow. Like, holy crap. That's freaking amazing. I freaking love that. There is something, though, that could possibly challenge your ego this week, and it's not because you don't have ego. We are human. We have it, and as long as you keep it in check and you keep it healthy, we don't have to worry about it. We don't have to worry about it turning into super ego or super pride or super ridiculous, just dumb reactions that we feel like an ass for afterwards. Because, man, why did we let them trigger us? What really triggered us for us to jump out of our box that quickly because we're kind of comfy in our boxes once we realize the only thing in the bottom of our Pandora box is hope. And that's all I can give you because I ain't got nothing else, right? So make sure that you understand. And it's also could quite possibly be someone trying to throw a little shade your way, or maybe even point fingers because maybe they are full of guilt. So make sure that you're understanding that their guilt is not your problem. So in theory, it's going in here sideways. So I don't think it's yours. I just think it's attached to you. And because it's attached to you, they're going to try their absolute best to put a little bit of guilt on you. So ego is in the upright position. So this is one of those moments where I kind of feel like it's not just coming right out and saying, well, F around and find out, but they could absolutely try you. But because you're not going to give them the feedback they're looking for, you're not going to jump into that blah, 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 kind of energy. It's more like, you just start laughing at the retarded ignorance that some people have nowadays because anything else, just human to human, I worry about me when I get out of character, right? Because I can get a little dangerous. I can get a little ignorant. I can get so disrespectful. Not only going for the juggler vein of you, I'm usually going to try to set out how to make your ancestors wish you would have rethought that. I'm not kidding you, right? So trust me that I do understand that when people do this, this is just a funny, lovely way of you being able to say, I see you too. So understand that it is merely a test, and every day is merely a test. But this test you are going to pass. You're going to show them why you are the one that gets all of the unmarked trails. You are the one that no matter how bad they intentionally come for you intentionally come for you first. And because you keep you prepared, you don't have to get ready because you stay ready. You understand that there is always a revelation on the other side of that beaten path, and you're okay with it. Doesn't matter if you're going up or down, you're going in the same direction every single time, which is forward and staying present. So therefore, you have to be moving forward. You're going to initially and intentionally have to thread your own needle because you cannot trust someone else to lead your head and your heart. We want to as humans, but ultimately we know anything other than that would be like trying to rope the wind. But because you are not that type of person, you understand that I am strictly controlling the amount of wind that I receive on my body, on my face. So therefore, you can only control what is in front of you. So make sure that your turbines are ready for the wind because someone is going to try to blow, but they are not going to be able to blow you into a direction that isn't skilled just for you. So they're thinking they're going to knock you off your square this week, but you're going to prove to them that they found the right one, and you're going to show them how it's done the right way. It's going to be a good week for you. That's what I've got for you. Okay, Jane. Rose blue. Rose blue. Tiffany and Jazz. Rose blue, Tiffany and Jazz. So, Rose, the word that comes in for you is the turkey, right? Well, the turkey is about understanding that you are absolutely a vessel. Boy, that word, that's not easy, right? I'm a vessel. I'm a transmedium, right? So therefore I'm a vessel for the dead, right? But you're the kind of vessel that is only meant for compassion and good. That's what turkey is about. You are the most giving of yourself when you understand honorably that you are a vessel of nothing more but compassion and good. You relinquish ego, you renounce the self pride, and you benefit from nothing but good because you sacrificed no part of your soul, no part of your nourishment, and no part of your giveaway. You are also the giveaway bird because of your plentitude and your harvest. You believe that without empathy, we cannot evolve, and there must be charity in order for there to be a look in others people's knowing of a need, right? So there is going to be those of us that have needs, and there is going to be those of us that don't have needs because our needs are met through whatever reason, whether it is through someone else, the spoils of their job, or maybe it's the spoils of their family having the benefit of it, right? But it's when you understand your own ability to what your gift is, it's you that vesseled that, not just for you, but for every single person that you come in contact with, because your compassion led you to someone that needed something, right? It's going to always happen that way. Everyone that probably crosses your path is crossing your path because they were led to you. You just aren't seeing it for exactly what it is you're supposed to be helping them. I'm not saying that you're walking around handing fives, tens, 20s, or whatever out in dollar amount. That's not what I'm saying. But when we hand out something that they can't get, we are helping them to understand that they earned it, right? They did not have a closed mouth. They were able and willing to help theirself, and you were able to help them as well. There is an agreement that you keep possibly breaking with yourself, right? Something about you needs to understand that you keep forgetting that you need to wander, and you also need to stop breaking agreements, right? So if this would have been in the upright position, I would have said you're finally understanding something that you promised yourself, and you don't have to keep wondering why it's happening to you. Well, it's happening to you because you keep breaking a promise to yourself. That could be the reason why they were telling you you are the vessel. You are the gifting bird. You are the one that gives something to someone, whether they know they need it or not. But you especially help those that are not afraid to say, hey, I need some help. I need help with a recipe. I need help with figuring out how to make this color when you get some paints or some clay, and you need to make a specific color out of a clay that you need for a vase that you're making. I don't know. But there's a lot of ways that we can gift people knowledge and help them in ways they don't know they need it yet. Your meta message is about your authentic self, right? So you have authentic self coming in with adaptability. So sometimes it's not easy for us to understand that we wear masks. We don't wear masks to hide who we are. We wear masks because we don't need everyone knowing that we are someone that can help, right? We have to protect ourselves against those that sought out to hurt us or sought out to intentionally break our spirit down, right? Those are the distractions that we are going to burn away this week. So make sure that you stay completely authentically you, even if you have to hide yourself from someone that is trying to take advantage of you. Do not let yourself get taken advantage of. Just make sure that they can't see you. And if they can't see you, they can't find you, and then they can't take advantage of you. And you don't give to the people that are using you. You give to the people that you're drawn to help, because there's something that is gainable for you and for them. And that's what I've got for you. All right. Tiffany. Tiffany. Ooh. like it. I like it. I like it. Tiffany. Have a beautiful day, Unseen. I hope you have a phenomenal day. All right, Tiffany, my beautiful goddess, you are coming in as the Raven. You are the magician. You are the missing piece in someone's puzzle. You are connection. You are Raven. You are the missing piece that will thread the bind together, not just for you, but for someone else, even possibly at work. Your manifestations will help someone in feet, and it will grow your magic in many ways. You will be able to grant someone a solid right here on earth, and it will help them gain power to sustain their own vision. So make sure that you're grounding yourself this week, because you get ground yourself and cleansing both coming in. So if this is your week for just taking some you time and unplugging, this would be a good week for you to do it. Remember that Raven is coming in because there's a connection that needs to be made. So even if it's in your career, that's okay. Make the connection, but also make sure that every single day you are giving yourself some form, whether you're just doing a little feet scrub or a little hand scrub or a facial scrub or whatever. Maybe you get to soak in the bathtub for a few hours or go lay in the pool or whatever. Some way, somehow, make sure that you pay you first this week. It will have a lot more benefit for you and possibly for those that you love down the road. You do have plenty coming in with overflow, right? So there is going to be a chance that you could pay something forward. If you do not, there could be a chance that without paying it forward, there's a consequence, right? So the consequence comes in there when we know we need to pay something forward, but we don't pay it forward. We want to pay it forward. We think we are. We have the intention of doing it, but then we don't follow through with it, right? Or we say we will, and then we literally, honestly, because life is what it is and it got in the way, and now we've forgotten and we're still paying that consequence, right? Make sure that you are on top of you, because it could be the fact that you don't take care of you and then you're paying a consequence because you're not taking care of you. So make sure that you understand that you must come first. I know I just feel like I'm saying it over and over again, but this week is going to be exhausting if you don't just literally every single day, even if it's just 5 minutes to 11 minutes, just for you, no one else. You can't do it for anyone else. You can't be there for you. You absolutely can't be there for them. And that's what I've got for you. And then we have Jazz. I understand. Is Jazz here? Let's see. Nothing, no. Oh. No, thank yous. Jazz. Jazz is here. Alrighty. Oh, I love this for you. You get Hawk. All right. You are the eyes within the universe. You are foresight. You are Hawk. You are encouraged to take a course and create a new path. You will circle overhead because you are not ready to align with something. So when you see me, I'm letting you know it's not time yet. Don't hesitate. Don't go too fast. So when you see them hovering over you, circling, listen, listen, listen. Don't move too fast. They're letting you know they're not ready on the other side for you, and not the other side of life. Whatever is ahead of you isn't ready for you. Don't rush it. When Hawk comes in, it is definitely a moment to say, whoa. You have creation and contemplating death and beyond, right? So you need to understand that if you are creating something, you have to learn to love something enough to also let it go. You create it, you bring it to life, you dream it, you make a blueprint about it, or whatever. Maybe it's an actual physical baby. I don't know. But you also have to know that there is another part of that. You have to study what's going to happen once it becomes part of the other life cycle, which is going beyond death, coming back, understanding the spirituality of what is happening within that individual, what is happening within you, right? So make sure that you know you have no boundaries when you can go farther than that. You can create it because you have forgotten this part, but you can also heal by going beyond death. You can find out what else is out there for you. And the hawk will definitely let you know when it's time to just sit back and take a few minutes just to contemplate. You're going to be closing doors about something because it is the correct time. And as a time master, when you learn how to close doors, it's not because you're done with it. It's the only reason you closed it. It's because it's a knowing, right? You have to know. You have to know I'm never going to need what's in that door again. I'm never going to want to repeat that cycle of pain again. I'm never going to want to hurt like that again. So make sure that as you are learning to heal, you are understanding that it is all part of your vision. It is all part of your path. You're the only one that can see it, but you're also the only one that can heal from it. So make sure that you're understanding that the healing part, you've asked for the healing to begin. Now believe what they're showing you, even if it doesn't make sense to you right now today. I promise, just go with it, see it through, and there will be healing for you on the other side of it. You have to trust the process. You're part of the creation, but you're also part of going farther than death. There's more. You have to be willing to really get in there and deep dive it. And remember, your hawk is telling you, no, no, no. They're not ready yet. Don't rush it. And that's what I've got for you too, sweetie. Oh, Jane, I did do yours. It's all mixed up in here now. I'm sorry. Let's see. Nope. Nothing. Okie dokie. Okay. Well, guys. Alrighty. I promise. It's in there. I promise, Jane. Whew. I hope you guys have a beautiful, wonderful day. I am going to do the best I can. You know that last week is rough for all of us. For those of you that have an easy week ahead of you, I'm jealous. I think all of us are. I'm going to keep it easy. I'm going to keep it nice and quiet and nice and peaceful. I'm going to breathe. I'm going to do every single thing that I can to send every single one of you the most highest hope and blessings and best vibes that you guys may need. I love you guys muches and bunches, and I will see you hopefully on Wednesday. Bye, guys.